Hello everyone, this is Bang with another Gunpla review for this channel. Today I am going to review the Yinhe Pale Rider Cavalry. This is a high grade model kit and it is a knockoff from the original premium Bandai Pale Rider Cavalry. So let's see how good this knockoff really is. So the head here can go 360 as you can see already, boom. All the way down, all the way up, not bad. The arm here can go through 60, and unfortunately I cannot take this off because it is actually tied in there, and it's on an awkward positioning, but as you can see, this is the polycap. It swings back, not forward, which is an interesting placement of the polycap. Shoulder piece right here is not individual as you can see, but the arms can go up as you can see right here. It's pretty much the basic right angle dimension going on. Forearms here can go through 60. Boom. Double joints on the elbow, which is nice too. Boop. The hand here is on a polycap, or not polycap, but it's on the soft plastic with a ball joint. So that's nice. The torso here has a single ball joint between the upper body and the lower, just to prove it a little bit more. In addition, there's also a ball joint on the bottom between the waist. Front skirts, ball joints. Side skirts are on the plugs here. You can see, plugs. And the back skirt is completely solid. You're not moving that anywhere. In addition to that, there is a special mechanism. You can see. This is able to go left and right. But unfortunately, you're not getting a lot due to this little back skirt. There we go. There's some movement going on right there. As you saw, the legs here on this part is a peg. Legs, 360, double joint. One at the top here. So there's one. And then two. And then the feet here, there is a ball joint right here. So this is able to go side to side. Boom. Is able to go up. Back. And there's another ball joint here on the feet, but it's very, very little. And then this ankle guard here is not on a ball joint. It is pegs, sort of-ish. So it is only able to go up and down. For further emphasis, there you go. Backpack, nothing really going on, except for this piece. This piece is individual, just so you know. It just sticks in there on a little peg, so do not worry about that. And then this is the back area, double pegs. So I think you are able to put most of the backpacks on the back of this. Maybe. Alright, now we can move on to accessories. We'll be starting off with the beam rifle. The beam rifle. I don't know. I feel like I said that funky. So there's a scope, as you can see already. It goes left and right. And then there's a second handle right here for the left arm to grab. Thankfully, the design of this was pretty simple. I'm assuming this is with the Bandai design too. Basically slide it in. Whoop, right there. And it fits in there pretty well. It's not going anywhere, surprisingly too. Yeah, it's stuck there. The shield. As you can see, this is the shield. Looks blank, right?
And I don't really care.
Pretty easy assembly, because it does also come with another great piece extension for multiple angles. Forearms here on the square slots. I think it's self-explanatory already. Plug this in. Boom. And now you have two spots where you can put the shield. You can put it from behind. Boop. One. Or boop, two. What? Pretty nice. Not bad. And that's pretty typical shield standard, so yeah. Now the main accessory that I've always loved about this Pale Rider Cavalry is this weapon right here. This is such a unique design. I mean, we have a minigun and then a beam rifle and then like 4 missile pods. Like, this is so many accessories. And then there's a scope right here. And then there's a handle right here. What? But anyways, this is pretty easy to put on actually. Not too hard to put it on whatsoever. So essentially, you have a square piece right here and then the actual handle slide in from the bottom. Let me see if I can get this all in one go. Okay, line everything up. And there you go. I mean, as long as you just slot that square piece in, it just locks in, and then after that, close this in just to secure the spot, and there you go. Looks really, really nice. But that is not the only piece you're working with. You also come with this little piece. I don't know what this is actually. Assuming it's like the charger. You put this on the waist piece right here on the plug, which is pretty nice for convenience. And then you also come with the wire to connect the whole of this to there. I really like how Bandai did actually put this in. I know this is the bootleg, but I'm just saying like the bootleg is based off the original, which is technically the Pale Rider Cavalry, but I'm just saying Bandai just did a great job on designs when it comes to these Gundams, grunt models, and stuff like that. But anyways, this is it right here. Not only are you getting this huge rifle, but you are also able to switch out the missile pods for some inaction. Take this piece off. So you can see 2 slots. And now you're getting this open one right here. You simply just put it in. Like so. And then there you go. You have the missiles coming out. Or shooting off. It's not actually shooting off. The beam Javelin. This is quite a unique model design, I have to admit. I mean, it's just basically a beam saber right here, and then just this really long pole here. But it's pretty simple to do assembly, since you don't stick this here. You stick it on the other side right here. So you put the hole and you simply just slide it in, and there you go. Put it in, or assembly or process thing. Wow, holy crap. And you can also do 2 hands if you just take off the hand guard here. Boom, as you can see, this is what it looks like. Put this and this together, and you close it on top right after. And then there you go. Got the beam javelin going on. Next up, the beam sabers, which are stored on the backpack. 2 of them. Yes. Beam sabers, really easy to take off, but they're also tight. They also come with 2 beam sabers, as you can see. These are interesting material. They're not rubber or like the soft beam sabers we're usually with. These are they're a little hard plastics, a little bit, just a little bit. As you can see, I did sand them a little bit on the cylinders here, just because it's actually a lot difficult to put these in. But I think it's good. But I also don't think they should be really tight in there either. Convenience sakes, this is really good with all the accessories. I mean, it's stuck in there and it's tight in there. It's not going anywhere whatsoever. Honestly, saved a lot of money from even getting P Bandai stuff. Honestly, there's some stuff on P Bandai that should not be on P Bandai and should honestly just go on retail, which I don't even know about Panda. You think the melee weapons were the last thing? No, of course not. Because one last accessory. The hand. Pretty easy assembly. Swap hands and take this one. Boop. And then there you go. But yeah, this is the only one you're getting, unfortunately. I wish there's 2 of them. Stickers! A lot of them. There are no water decals, just these 2 stickers. I only did the eyes. You could do the cameras if you want, but I just did the eyes. You're getting blue and then orange, which I think technically that's the Hades system. But as you can see, it goes along with the other ones. Just know that you are getting a lot, and I mean a lot of extra parts. So here they are. This is the head, and you got a thruster. I think this is for the backpack. And finally, you got this white waist piece. I don't know why I said it like that. The white waist piece. There we go. So we got the soft plastics. As you can see, this is what you're getting. Boom. Another piece right there. This is the forehead, and then you got a whole chunk of these white pieces here. Head, legs, I think thrusters. All sorts of stuff here. I think this is from the original Pale Rider. And then you got another set right here. Original pieces, I think, kind of-ish, with a different color palette. Thrusters, all the sorts of stuff. Definitely a lot. That's it. Just kidding. That's not it. There's more. You think I was done? No. Anyways, shoulders. Now the shoulders, I think that's it for the white. Yes. It should be, yeah, 2 thrusters right here again. Just for size comparison or height difference. Here it is with the Ale Strike. The Pale Rider is actually a little taller. And here we are with the Black Knight Shiva. And it does seem like Black Knight is slightly taller, so there you go, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. I'm actually quite surprised on this bootleg. I was not expecting a lot from this, but this blew my mind of how good the engineering was as far as bootlegs. But as far as issue goes, maybe there's this polycap right here, but honestly, I don't even know if this is an issue. There's some interesting dynamic poses I was able to pull off with this mechanism or the placement of the polycap, but if it is an issue, I guess it is. This part right here, this between the torso, the single joint could be emphasized a little bit better. I guess the feet here, maybe there should be more opening in the area over here. That way the feet can actually lay flat on the ground a bit more when it comes to more side poses. But I can't say there's any issues with this. I did not complain too much about this. You're getting a lot cheaper if you get a bootleg, but it's a bootleg. AliExpress, Temu, whatever, please do your research first. I will highly address it. Just because I say it's cheaper doesn't mean it's actually true in a sense that you're actually getting the kit and you're getting some random item that you didn't even purchase. So please do your research before getting kits like this on AliExpress or Temu or whatever. So yeah. As far as knockoff model kits goes, this is one of those good ones that you're gonna probably want if you are one of those people who are on a tight budget. Premium Bandai does have a lot of expensive kits, and there's gonna be a lot of model kits that you probably want but won't really have the feeling to really purchase one, because there's also the really expensive shipping. I did get this model kit for $5, so I would say it's pretty worth it. You're getting a lot of extra parts, you're getting a lot of accessories, which the original Pale Rider did anyways. It's literally the duplicate, just on a cheaper price, and well, you're gonna deal with stickers, which you could probably paint this model kit instead. This model kit does not have a stand. Let me make that straight. Does not have a stand. Alright, that'll be it for this review. We are gonna go straight into posing, and I'll see if I can do a much better posing than the very first knockoff video that I did. Second time's the charm.